KTN News.
Thank you, Miriam. A plan to help Kenyans and by extension Africans work in any country within the continent is ready and formalized. This move will see those with skills but lacking formal education secure employment beyond the Kenyan borders. This plan is a consequence of the Kenya National Qualification Framework, which has been harmonized and standardized along other African countries operating under the African Continental Qualification Framework.
Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Kenya National Qualifications Authority, Dr. Alice Kande, says the Kenya National Qualifications Framework is a product of a long research process which has been established under the protocol of the African Continental Qualifications Framework.
The purpose of the Kenya National Qualifications Framework is to enable the country to have competitive, globally recognizable qualifications. And so if our sister country cannot recognize what we have, then it means that we shall just be producing for the sake of our country.
And besides creating harmony and standards of qualifications locally, the framework will ensure qualifications linkages with other countries.
If we are going to make our qualifications portable and promote mobility, and assuming that I have a degree at level 7, maybe Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Law, and I want to find a place or a job in another country, then it means that the skill I gain, the competence I have, then it is also recognized in that other country. That is why we're saying that the Africa Continental Qualifications Framework is becoming a reference point for all the countries.
Individuals acquiring skills through internships and other informal trainings will receive certification that recognizes their expertise across the continent. The National and Continental Qualification Framework will also offer opportunities to micro-qualification, which largely focuses on the individual's single area of qualification and expertise.
Right now, we are talking about the place of what you call micro-credentials, because it's an employer who will say that I do not need an entire graduate at level 6, that is a diploma. What I need is someone who can actually do this piece of a job, a very minute kind of a qualification or a skill that could be required by the industry. So how is it that we can find a place for that as well? And because the purpose of the framework is to make sure that all those pieces are put together on what the industry, the employer need in terms of qualifications, then we must find a place for them.
Dr. Kande spoke at the African Continental Qualification Framework Conference in Nairobi, which seeks to harmonize qualification frameworks across the continent.
The uptake of renewable energy in the country continues to grow as homes embrace biogas as an alternative amid climate-smart emergency.